What up, squad? What up, what is up? Welcome to my Mr. Exclusive YouTube channel. And now I know I changed the name and everything, but it's been a minute since I've been on and I have a few things that I want to talk about. But first, give me 1 second because I forgot to do this real quick. 1 second. Child, I forgot to light the candle. Shoot. I'm back. Just give me 1 second. We go get to the tea. It has been so much going on lately. I know y'all go laugh y'all ass off. But it's more of a serious topic. This video today is, do you have a hard time accepting people for who they are? And this video was inspired by something that I have seen recently in the news about our state of Arkansas. If you're an ARC alien, be sure to comment your ARC alien in the bottom description below in the comment section. I'm not able to go live yet because, well, I was in the beginning, but they changed the freaking eligibility requirements to go live on YouTube right now. So I have to have like a, meet more of those requirements before I'm able to go live. But, I'm back. So until then, just comment on the bottom. But I will be able to go live soon. I know it's been a lot going on. And really, I've been disheartened at our state as a whole because I just feel like, first of all, we already knew that this stuff was trying to happen, but then also with our state being the first to do it, to me, it just made us look bad as a whole in the state, and I'm embarrassed to live in this state right now because we need equality. Like, we really need equality for real. And this become a problem for a long time, is that people fail to see the inequality that's going on. Now, the reason that this video has inspired me to do this today, this is called, do you have a hard time accepting people for who they are, is because I saw a article of a governor in our state of Arkansas who has passed a law that the LGBTQ community or people who have like a religious belief or something against the LGBTQ community, that they cannot be able to, hold on 1 second. That doctors and physicians are able to resist seeing patients who are LGBTQ people or people who have a, as they call it, abnormal sexuality from what's in the Bible. And I came to speak on it because I'm supposed to have a caller in, but I haven't gotten them to call in yet. So this may be another part 2 to this or whatever, but I came because it just seemed like it's been so much trouble with people accepting people for who they are, or people who have a problem with just simply being kind to people even if they are different. And we are all God's children. You know, I know what the Bible says about the commandments and all. They were not supposed to do certain things, and it's a sin. But no sin is bigger than the other. I mean, you sleep with a man. I mean, is no sin bigger than you cheating on your girlfriend or sleeping with a man is no bigger than the sin of judging people. That's the same thing. It's all weighed the same. It's no bigger than the other. And people, I guess, fail to understand or have a hard time realizing why they should be more careful with judging other people, and that they should also read the Bible more in depth before they speak. It says Arkansas governor signs bill allowing medical workers to refuse treatment to LGBTQ people. Now, this is a governor out of Little Rock, Arkansas, who did this. Asa Hutchinson on Friday signed this law that allowed doctors to refuse to treat someone because of religious or moral objections, a move opponents have said will give providers broad powers to turn away LGBTQ patients and others. And when I read that, I was just like, wow, like, I don't even know if people are thinking about the impact that this could have on people, and first of all, people's emotions, people's feelings, people's mental health, people's emotions, and people who need to be seen and be treated. It's people that can, for example, I'm gonna give a good example. Some people can't see certain doctors because certain doctors take certain insurance only, and some doctors take other insurance, so they're only able to see the doctor that takes their certain insurance, right? So nowhere in this have I read where a person can see the doctor if they were to have that insurance at that doctor, that they could be able, that they would be seen either way. It just says that it will not see the LGBTQ people. It has the right to turn them away. But my thing is, somebody that really needs to be treated, and they say, for instance, only have Blue Cross Blue Shield, and there's only, say, say me, right? Which I am going to school to be a doctor. I'm in chemistry science right now, which I got a long time ago, but I'm just giving an example. Say I'm a doctor, right? In the area, I take Blue Cross and Blue Shield insurance, and this LGBTQ patient needs to get seen for whatever his issue is, his or her issue is, and they go and try to get seen, but I turn them away, but they have an illness or whatever, and they're not able to see another physician in the area, or they have to go so far, and what if they're really ill? And like, that's a problem, because I don't think people really understand how that can affect someone and how that can affect us in America. I don't understand, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just put it like this. I'm the type of person, now I know people have said that I am this, I'm that, I'm a faggot, I'm gay, I'm this, I'm blah, I'm this, I've done this, I've done that. They really don't know everything about me, because I really don't open up about my life to a lot of people like that. Things that I have said have been the truth, and I have no shame of it. I've said that I like white guys. I've said that I play both sides of the fence. So how could I be? You know what I'm saying? I'm not gay. I just play both sides of the fence. If I want to sleep with a guy on Saturday night, I will, or do whatever I want to do with a guy on Saturday night. And Sunday night, I may want to be with a girl. That's just where I'm at right now. If I want to be with the girl, I'll be with the girl. If I want to be with the man, I'll be with the man. If I want to have a threesome with a boy and a girl, I will. And it's not for anybody to determine for me. And I don't need people to really be on my back about it, because I know what I've got going on. I know what I'm doing. And I don't need for anybody to make assumptions about people. I could just be friends with guys. I don't have a problem with anybody who is full-blown straight. I'm not the type of person that's in the LGBTQ community, I guess you would say, that would just see a guy and just walk up to him and try to turn him on and be all up on him and shit. Because half the time here, I don't even want nobody on me. I mean, I haven't done anything with a guy really in like a long ass time. Um, Now have I come close to doing something with a guy? Yes, I have, but recently I just didn't want to do it. And if I wanted to say names, I would say names. If I wanted to tell, I would tell it without no regret. But most of the time, half of you people that think whatever you're thinking, you're wrong. You don't have no truth to it. Just because you see me be friends with a guy and you see me walk down the street with a guy, or you see me at the club with a guy or some shit, you automatically assume that I'm fucking him or whatever's going on or something going on, because we have like this, whatever, maybe our personality are the same and it just really connects to whatever. You just assume that everybody is gay or whatever and all this, you know. But you really should mind your own business, because if you were so worried about yourself, your life wouldn't be as fucked up as it is. More than likely, the most people who say these things, they really have a fucked up life. And they really have issues of their own that they really should tend to, that we know about. They may not know about, but we know about. But they should really take a look in the mirror before they start speaking, because that's when the shame comes, when you have done just injustice to other people, but yet you still talk as if you're above someone else, but you're not. When I'm friends with someone, I'm friends with them. I don't fuck every guy that I see. I don't try to flirt with every guy that I see. I don't do that. It's not the type of thing that I'm into. But I'm friends with somebody, I really am friends with them. Most of the time when I'm friends with somebody, I don't cross over like that, because it's when things can get fucked up. And sometimes you can never get back from that stuff. I don't know if it's that people want to see me in action do some of these things, or want to see me do these things, or what it is. But I've explained this several times. I haven't done anything but a couple times. I've done things with a guy. The very first time, I'm going to confess this, the very first time that I'm going to say, I don't know, being with the guy, maybe you can say, or whatever. I was at the age of 5, and I'm not going to go too deep in this because I don't want to get emotional on camera and start crying or any of that. But at the age of 5, I had a childhood friend. I still consider him as a friend. We just don't nearby to see each other or talk as much as we used to anymore. I'm sure that he remembers what he did. I'm quite sure that he does. I think that's why we don't usually have a connection like we used to, as we did growing up. But he raped me, and he was supposed to be my childhood friend, and that was one of the things that really bothered me, because I didn't understand why he did what he did to me. I mean, he did it. I didn't know what it really was at the time, because I was just 5 years old. You have to think, 5 years old, you don't know what the hell, you're doing. But now I know what he did. And I think he know what he did. I think that's why the thing is awkward. There was one of my first childhood friends. And that really did hurt me. I feel like maybe my life would be different in some way had that not happened. I don't know, I don't know if maybe he was touched on as a child, as at some point during that time, or something that made him, I don't know, want to do some stuff with me or whatever and force me to do what he did to me. But it definitely happened, and I'm gonna just leave it at that because I'm not going to go into full detail with that. And plus, I don't feel like I deserve to go into full detail with you people on here because it's a lot I have not told, things I have not told, and out of respect, I just would rather not say it on here because first of all, I haven't said anything to the people that I need to say it to, that I would have needed to say it to or should say it to. But you people have the advantage of getting that. Not many people know that, but I just wanted to say that. So the point is that you should not judge anybody because you don't know what people have been through. You simply do not know that. I have been through a whole lot. That's just the first to make me the person I am today. Maybe that situation has made me where I haven't been able to trust people as much. Particularly, I guess you can aim it at guys as much throughout the years because of that situation. Because I'm always on guard now of like being alert of like, what could somebody do to me when I'm not alert, when I'm not paying attention or something. I try to make sure that I'm always around enough people or people that I can trust that would have my back if something were to go down and all of that good stuff. But yeah, I've worked on a lot throughout the years. The people on here who know me. If you have seen me out, you know, I'm sure some of you it probably has surprised and be like, wow, he's actually come out of his shell. Yeah, I have come out of my shell a lot. I mean, especially since a few years now, I have come out of my shell a lot and started doing things. And before I wasn't really doing those things before. Like at the bar, going to the club, I like to do that. But before, I don't think I would have really ever done it because I've always been a person that's been more, I guess, sheltered, I guess you'll say, that keep protected or whatever. You do have to be careful because anything can happen. But it can be a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun. I just used to be that person who would be sheltered all the time and wouldn't really want to do a whole lot because the things I have been through, but I've been working through that for a while now and I've came a long way. I'm not ashamed of anything on here that I have to say. What I give you is what you get. Some people try to dig up stuff on you and they have no clue what they're talking about. It just seems like some people are trying to destroy you. And that's what the thing I'm going to go back to with the LGBTQ people. They have experienced so much maliciousness and hatred towards them until it's pitiful. First, it was the black people, which, you know, they still got a long way to. Now it's the LGBTQ people. I was having a conversation with someone on the phone last night and they told me that this world will always be fucked up. And I guess that is the truth because I just guess that is the truth. Like the world will always have some type of stigma or some type of stereotype of typical shit and some type of belief that they'll believe in. It'll always be some type of maliciousness towards something. But it's just really sad that people cannot men join together and become as one and be fair and just accept people for who they are and just be cordial and get along. You can't even like, you gotta walk in somewhere and people turning their nose up at you and shit. And really, I'm not in the mood for that. I'd just rather be somewhere over to myself, because I know me, and I have grown a lot over the years, and I just refuse to deal with negativity. And last year, I was really on the verge of having a nervous breakdown. I had a lot going on. At that time, it wasn't just no situation. It was just really a lot of stuff that has went on. I haven't had a good year in like some time now. And this year is really one of the best years that I've had in a few years now, so far. And I'm really not trying to flip that or turn it or do nothing else and make it go back, step back to what it was, because I really am enjoying this year. I have had a good year. I've been working out. I've been doing things for me. I've been rethinking a lot of things, reevaluating a lot of things. And we just have to see where those things go. But I'm going to finish reading this article, and then I'm going to give you guys some brief intakes. The person who's supposed to call in is not called in yet, so I guess it will be a part 2, because I won't be on here much longer. Okay. It says, the measure says healthcare workers and institutions have the right to not participate in non-emergency treatments that violate their conscience. I just want to stop right there for a second. I feel like, I'm just going to say this. Hold on. Y'all, I got some lemonade and some damn strawberry vodka mixed in together. Y'all know vodka is my favorite damn drink. Baby, but if something is getting to your conscience that deeply, if you're not able to set your beliefs and your thoughts and opinions aside to do your damn job, then you should not be doing it. If I ever make my goal to become a physician or a doctor, which I want to be a dermatologist, so, but if I ever get to that goal, I don't really want to be the person to use my emotions onto a patient. That is something that you're not supposed to do. That's like customer service. People who have a stank ass attitude just for no reason, or just because you walk in there and they don't really have a good history with you or whatever. Some people don't really even have to know you, and they can just have something that they heard about you or some shit, and then they'll just have like a thing against you, and it's just like crazy. And it's like, you can't put that aside and just like do your damn job. The thing, I'm not kissing nobody's ass. I'm gonna say this. I'm not gonna kiss nobody's ass. When I'm done my job, and I've done it well. I've been cussed out. I've been done all the things. I've set those things aside. When you have a bad day and you go to work and you take it out on everything else, that is a shitty thing to do, because when you go to work, your job is to do it at the best of your ability. And you cannot do it if you have something on your mind, or if you had like a demonic spirit or something over you, like this, just like ugly as hell, because it's showing off on you on the outside, whether you think it's not or not. The attitude is showing off, the emotion is showing off. So imagine a physician who is strongly opinionated about a fucking LGBTQ person, and an LGBTQ person walks in and just wants to get treated, don't want to do nothing, don't want to fuck you, don't want to do none of that, just want to go in, get treated for whatever they got going on, and receive great quality treatment and service and leave. But a physician is so wrapped up in their beliefs and in their opinionated and emotion or whatever the fuck it is about a LGBTQ person, and can't see beside the fact that this is a human and needs to be treated, and you have a job to cure these people, and you turn somebody out because of their sexuality or because of their whatever they do. Like, come on now. What kind of shit is that? I mean, somebody need to help me understand what in the hell is going on. I don't get it. It's just really sad. It says the new law won't take effect until late this summer. So, obviously, I feel like people need to get together and do a damn petition about this. I feel like it's not fair. I feel like if I really don't know what to say to it, so I haven't said a whole lot. I feel like if you I feel like if you have an opinion against an LGBTQ person and you walk in and it's an LGBTQ person, no, I'm sorry, let me take that back. If you have a stigma or a stereotype or opinion against an LGBTQ person based off religion, based off of whatever, hatred or whatever going on with you, and you trying to do a law, I feel like if you're going to do a law, honestly, I'm going to say the damn truth. I feel like everybody need to see whoever the fuck they should be able to want to see. I feel like in the beginning, when they first came with this shit, I think this was before Trump got in office. Before Trump got in office and came with all this hoopla, whatever shit they were saying, the LGBTQ laws were being able to be designed because for freedom, for no discriminatory actions against somebody. But yet I've been reading this past week, back to back, where it's been going on at schools now, where it's starting to happen, where the doctors passed this law and shit. And is it trying to go back to the Jim Crow shit for the LGBTQ people now? Like, I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Like, are you trying to put... I guess you can... I don't know, you can consider me the part of LGBTQ or whatever you want to. I really don't give a damn. I get a little dick every now and then, I guess you can say. And I you know, whatever I want to do every now and then, I do it. If I feel like doing it, most of the time I don't. You can call me whatever you want to call me. I really don't give a damn. But, it seems like you're trying to put us back or them back to a place where they're almost enslaved. Like, I know some people gonna be like, Alex, he's doing too much. This is not it. This is, oh my gosh, this is not what's going on. Everybody has the freedom to do whatever, you know, but my thing is, if you pick a job, I don't know why somebody would pick a job where they would have to interact with customers or patients or whatever, with people on a daily basis, but they have to face, when they have to face something that they don't really necessarily agree with, they have the option to just throw it away or to just dismiss it. Why? When you pick that job, I feel like if you pick that position, you should be man enough to have to deal with that shit on a heads-on basis and deal with that shit and move on. Like, come on. What's wrong? You're not man enough? If you can't, if a doctor is bothered by an LGBTQ patient, it makes me wonder, like, why are you so bothered if you're so straight? You know what I mean? It's most of y'all that be so bothered by it. They really want a taste of it. Because I know from my own experiences that some of you people just seem like you cannot let go. And it seems like you are infatuated for whatever reason. I'm not sure why that is. I could get on this camera right now and get butt ass naked. And I'm sure I can get all the views that I definitely need to get. and to be able to go live in every damn thing within like, I'm gonna give it like a week's time if I wanted to. But I can't do this on here, and I can't say a whole lot of what I really would want to say on here because it'll shut me down. Because it's like PR training or something. It's like restrictions you can't do, and things you can't say, and things you can't post, and things you can't play. So I'm just gonna keep it cordial and classy and basic. But yeah, some of you men, some of you people in general, if you don't like something, you know, you don't follow it, you don't go near it, you don't touch it, you don't do none of that. You know what I'm saying? And some of you people are doing all the opposite. I'm not just speaking for me, it's for other people too. Some of you people are doing all of the opposite. And it's like, why are you doing all the opposite when you don't like it? You know, if I don't like you, I definitely don't like you. So, I mean, it's just, I don't like you. You know what I'm saying? Stay the fuck away from me. I don't like you. I don't get along with you. So what? I don't need you around me. You know what I'm saying? I can be cordial, and if we in the same place or whatever. I try to be as open-minded as I possibly can. That's what we lack too, is open-mindedness. People lack open-mindedness. People lack consideration. People lack people just lack a whole lot. And it has to do too with people's upbringing. Some people don't have a mother and a father growing up. Some people don't have the right upbringings. People, it's just not everybody's fault though. But that's where it comes in, where you can do some research and do some like teaching for yourself, to teach yourself to train your mind differently, to think differently, because it's not doing you any good. And then you have to think for the ones who's like so against people who are LGBTQ, or people who say who have, it can be simple as people who have dark black skin. It's people who have natural hair, people who have straight hair like me, straight blonde hair or whatever now. Whatever, people who are against something simple as that, you have to think about this shit can come back around on you, and then what are you going to do? Like, if I make fun of a gay person and try to kill them or beat them up or do whatever, make fun of them all the time, if I decide I want to have a child and that child goes through the same thing, that's my damn karma, because I did the same thing to the person, so it just came back around. It's like a universe thing. That's what goes around comes around. You ever hear that? That's what it is. So, and you can't say, I thought my candle was burning out, I'm sorry. You can't say, oh, my child not gonna beat this. I'm make sure you cannot beat the gay out of a child. You cannot teach the gay out of a child. You cannot do none of that. That is something that a person, you can't, I believe that you can pray it away, but that's something that a person has to want to change about themselves. You cannot change somebody. There's something that you cannot do. I don't care what you do. You cannot change them. All that you can do is teach them right. For a child, you can try to teach them right from wrong, be the best parent that you can be. You know, try to show them what is right. But once you do that, that is on them. You cannot beat the gay out of a child. I see some people who say that, who have, you know, I'm just like, okay. I was like, you know, what if, you know, I would love to see that happen to you and see you try to do that and see how that works out for you, because it more than likely will not work out for you at all. Because if that's what they want to be, if that's who they are, if that's what they're destined to be, you ain't gonna get it, Jack. You are not going to get it. It's a lost call for you. Yeah, you can be sure to share this. Make sure you click like and subscribe. Make sure you hit that notification button too. because it will be a lot more common. Feel free to voice your opinion. I don't care what you have to say. Voice your opinion. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. I don't have a problem with people voicing their opinion. It's fine. But you just have to be more open-minded. If you don't want to be, you just don't want to be. But I'm just saying, that's just the problem in our America. The USA in this world is not great. I don't care how much Donald Trump gets up and scream, America great, let's make it great again. I don't think we'll ever be great because we never were great in the beginning. Second of all, if we keep going the route that we're going, this shit is not going to be great at all. This is going to be a catastrophe. A big-ass disaster just waiting to happen. Watch what I tell you. Watch what I tell you. Yeah, a big-ass disaster waiting to happen. Watch what I tell you. I'm just going to sit back and watch. But, yeah. Be sure you tune in. Oh. You know, some people, you have said so many things and assumed so many things, initiated so many things, you know, and you just give me so many more ideas each and every time. And I thank you personally for the ones who give me those ideas, give me those opportunities, because you don't stop my bag, you know. I just want to say I have a book that's coming out. It's part of my 6th series. It's going to debut it. The first one is called The Unfaithful Woman. It is incredible. You will love it. The sex in this book is so damn off the chain. You would be like, oh my God. Your mouth would be to the floor by page 10. I can assure you that. I'm already in the process of publishing it. It's my debut one. I have several ones coming out behind it. It's a part of my 6th series, as I said before. So you just keep me alive. And you keep me going every day. I've been working on that book for like a long time. I just never thought to turn it into what I turned it into here recently. And I think I really have faith in it. So be sure I will be on here once I get everything copyrighted and get it, you know, legit and everything so nobody can copy my stuff. And I will be on here reading story time to you guys as well. I'm sure you guys will love it. It is really juicy. It is like very ironic and irony in it. It's very twisty. There's a lot of turns and everything. It's a lot coming. They're even talking about turning it into a series. It's possible that could happen. Which if that would happen, do you know how fucking do you know how fucking crazy I would go if they turned into a series? Like my dream, like to be a writer, and then my dream to be an actor, to be a celebrity, that all came true based off of a book. Like really, yeah. So just keep watching. It'll be everywhere. It'll be like on Amazon. It'll be on iBook. It'll be on, you know, all they book, Barnes and Nobles. It'll be in them stores. It'll be on your phone, digital, everywhere. So just keep watching, and you will see it soon. Just wanted to say that. I'm going to go ahead and keep reading this. I keep stopping. I'm not going to stop this time, okay? But I just wanted to have some things on my mind while I'm reading that I wanted to say. So I'm just going to keep reading this over, and then I'm going to go to the next thing. It said opponents of the law, including the Human Rights Campaign and the American Civil Liberties Union, has said it will allow doctors to refuse to offer a host of services for LGBTQ patients. The state chamber of commerce also opposed the measure, saying it sends the wrong message about the state. I'm gonna read that one more time. The state chamber of commerce also opposed the measure, saying it sends the wrong message about the state. That's what I just said earlier. It sends the wrong message. It sends the message of We don't accept LGBTQ. We don't really want to have a lot to do with it here. We don't really believe in equality here for you. That's what it says. That's really how it's being. That's really how it's being received. Whether you like it or not, that's how it's being received. Now, you may have a different opinion. That's fine. You can put it down in the comment. You can do whatever. Share this video. Put your opinion. You can do your own video in comparison to mine and put it up there. And, you know, I'll respond back to you on the video. We can do that. And if that's what you want to do, it's fine. You know, I am happy to read it and I'm happy to watch it. It's all entertainment for me. I don't have a problem. You give me life. Whoever it is. Hutchinson opposed a similar measure in 2017 that failed before a House committee. He said the law he signed was narrower and limits the objections to particular health care services, not treating specific types of people. My throat is getting dry. Ooh. I support this right of conscience so long as emergency care is exempted and conscious objection cannot be used to deny general health service to any class of people, Hutchinson said in a statement released by his office. Most importantly, the federal laws that prohibit discrimination on the basis of race, sex, gender, and national origin continue to apply to the delivery of healthcare services. Opponents have said types of health care that could be cut off include maintaining hormone treatments for transgender patients needing inpatient care for an infection or grief counseling for a same-sex couple. They've also said it could also be used to refuse to fulfill prescriptions for birth control or by physicians' assistants to override patient directives on end-of-life care. It really seems like they're treating these people as inhumane. That's all we're saying. Like, it seems like it's treating us as inhumane. It really does. It's how it's coming across. There is no sugarcoating this. This bill is another brazen attempt to make it easier to discriminate against people and deny Arkansans, or whatever, the health care services they need. ACLU of Arkansas Executive Director Holly Dixon said in a statement. The ACLU did not say whether it planned any legal action to try and block the law before it takes effect. Yep. You heard that, didn't you? It says the law is among several measures targeting transgender people that have easily advanced through the majority Republican legislature this year. Hutchinson on Thursday signed a law that will prohibit transgender women and girls from playing on sports teams. Wait, what? Hold on, let's go back a bit. Let me reread that again. I read that a little too fast. Hold on, let me see what this just said now. Hold up. It said this law is among several measures targeting transgender people that have easily advanced through the majority Republican legislature this year. Hutchinson on Thursday signed a law that will prohibit transgender women and girls from playing on sports teams consistent with their gender identity. Did y'all just hear that? Who signs a law? Yeah, this is like taking freedom away from people. You sign a law to prohibit transgender women and girls from playing the sports that's consistent with their gender. Now, this transgender stuff is, hold on, I'm going to explain it too. I'll tell you what, let me finish reading these two paragraphs and then I'm going to explain that part. It says a final vote is scheduled Monday on another proposal that would prohibit gender confirming treatments and surgery for minors. The Human Rights Campaign announced Friday that it would air a television ad in Arkansas. Oh. During the Arkansas Oral Roberts game in the NCAA tournament on Saturday night, denouncing measures such as the transgender athlete restrictions in Arkansas and other states. Oh. Boy, I tell you, trans kids are kids. They don't deserve this cruelty. The 30-second spot says. You got that right. Whoever the 30-second spot is, I don't know who that is, but he says the bills are advancing as a hate crimes measure backed by Hutchinson has stalled in the legislature after facing resistance from conservatives. The bill would impose additional penalties for committing a crime against someone. Excuse me, hello. I'm sorry, because of their characteristics, including their sexual orientation or gender identity. Okay, y'all just got that, didn't you? That little... Now, I just wanted to say this about the LGBTQ community. I mean, specifically the transgender. Now, I know that I'm having a hard time myself understanding some LGBTQ people when it comes to one second. When it comes to them transitioning. I'm sorry I keep stopping. Hold on, I'm just trying to do this real quick. Just hang tight for a second. Let me yeah, like I was saying, when it comes to the transgender people, I know they can get highly confused because sometimes I have a hard time understanding that too. When, uh-oh. Am I shaking? Okay. When it comes to, when it comes to them trying to transition and wanting to transition and how they do it, sometimes, you know, some transgender people, it's not just men transitioning. So I'm going to take that back. It's the women too. Like, I'm going to give an example. Bruce Jenner. He transitioned because he felt that he wanted to be a woman, but he still wanted to be with women. I don't really get why he did what he did. Like, I just don't understand, you know. But I'm not gonna bash him or nothing like that, because it seemed like he used that right. He used that right. How would you say he used that right? foolishly, I guess we would say, foolishly. He used that foolishly because he had no real, to me, it didn't have no real reason or real justice for that, for him to do what he did. He transitioned to a woman, but he still wanted to be with a woman. Like, he got his full surgery done, and he wanted to be with women. Said he never was sexually attracted to a man. I don't get those people who do that, because I really don't understand. I guess if you're free to do that, that's fine. It's just kind of crazy to me how you would want to transition to a woman, but you still want to like women. Like, if I wanted to transition, if I even ever wanted to transition to be a different sex, which I never have wanted to be. Oh shit, y'all about to see me fall on the damn camera. Y'all was gonna get a good share it in and get a good laugh. I guess I should have just went on and fell. But anyway. What was I saying? If I ever wanted to transition to be something else, which I never really have, I always want to stay the sex that I am. I like me. I don't want to change nothing on my body. My ass is fat enough. You know, I got enough ass back here, and it's steadily growing more lately as I've been working out. So, and I don't have to have titties or none of that. I mean, it's good. I'm good over here with what I've got. If I wanted to transition, I wouldn't want to transition and still be with a woman. You know, me, I would think you would want to transition because you got that right after you could come out and, you know, with the LGBTQ and say that you were a homosexual or whatever. And to me, it would seem like that you would want to be it seemed like that you would want to be somebody who transitioned to be a part of the opposite sex, so you could kind of try to step outside of their religious belief, I guess you could say, or what they say you got the biggest sin of them all. You can step outside of that so you can try to be normal, I guess you could say, as they would say. But for you to transition and still be with the same sex, it really does, to me, I would think it wouldn't do no good, because it made you a lesbian. Like, it made you a lesbian when you were in the beginning considered normal when you were a man. So that's kind of confusing to me. I would think that you would not want to be the same you won't want to be a homosexual. You would rather want to be a heterosexual if you wanted to be a transgender person with the full surgery. But I guess, I don't know. I mean, I think if anything, they should look at some of that shit and try to change it, because I feel like people are using it loosely, and they just doing it just because they can, and they can have whatever body they choose to have, but they still get to do whatever the fuck they want to do. It don't work. To me, it don't work like that, because you can't just wake up and just... You shouldn't be able where you can just wake up and just change your sexuality, your gender, but you end up being in the same sex. I don't think it should be that way. I mean, I guess that's the part of freedom, I guess. I don't know. It's just stupid to me. It's stupid because you already have enough going on with people who like the same sex, but they don't want to change their bodies. So to me, it seems like it makes it be more of an issue than anything. But another problem is, for the transgender people, that I don't understand for them, is how do you change? How do you, say that you are a transgender person, consider yourself a transgender person, but you never have the full transition. Like, it's men, it's actually my favorite person. You know, I like to watch his videos. Don't get me wrong, he's entertaining. His personality is everything. It's entertaining. I gotta say that. I don't have anything against him. I just don't understand him. But that part about him. But his name is T.S. Madison. He I mean, I'm sorry. Let me not be offensive, because he wants people to call him a she. But he's not a woman. He's still a man with a penis. You know what I'm saying? He still has these private parts of a man. He's not looked into having a full transition. That's the thing that I was confusing. That's another thing. That's another point I was making. I don't get how you can say that you're a transgender person, but you haven't had the full. You have the right to do that, but you don't have the full transition or the full surgery. But you still can call or consider yourself a woman, and you can have people call you the she word, and you can get offended because people don't call you she, but they call you, he, but you don't have the full transition, nor are you in attempt to give the full transition to turn your penis into a woman's part. That's confusing. I don't understand, like, by me accepting the LGBTQ, I accept those people. Those people are everything. Those are the most sincere people that I have met, to be honest. Sometimes those people are more sincere than normal or straight people can be sometimes. And I just don't get how you can do that. It's like you're playing with the law. You can't play with the the equality thing. You're playing with that. It's like you can't play both sides of the fence. You can't have it both ways. You got to be one or the other. If you're either gonna be a woman or you're gonna be a man. You can't be a man and say that you are a woman, but you're not trying to get the transition. You don't want to have the transition. That's a whole other story. That's like, I don't get that. But yeah, people, I don't get that. Y'all are free to voice y'all opinion down at the bottom. Maybe you can help me understand that part. I don't know, because I really don't. I have a problem. I don't get that part. I just feel like, in my opinion, that you shouldn't play the field with that. Like, it's more serious than that. Like, I feel like you need to choose wisely of what decision you're going to make, and make that decision and stick with that. That's like playing with the Bible, you know what I'm saying? But like I say, a sin, it's not really playing with the Bible. A sin is just what we were born in this earth with, because of Adam and Eve bit the apple. And I don't want to get too much into religion, but like, that's just what we have. But it's when you repent and you keep doing the same thing over and over, when you are playing with the Bible, really. It's like playing with God. Like I said, I know once I'm done with my life flip-flopping with the play in the field, I'm finished, and I'm not going back. I'm repenting. I'm done. Like, I'm for real. I'm finished. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm gonna put all that behind me, and I'm gonna keep moving forward, and I'm gonna go on a journey with Christ full, and I'm gonna be, seek Him, and that's just gonna be what it is. But yeah, that's pretty much what I came on here to talk about today. Feel free to drop your opinions or comments below. Feel free to share this video. Feel free to subscribe, get the notification. Like, dislike, if that's fine. Do whatever you need to do. Because, honey, my check is going to stay the same. Best believe. I'm going to get the check, okay? But, it's okay. And there's some other videos on here you may want to watch. You may be interested in. They might not be their best quality as this one is. I'm getting better each time. I just bought a ring light. I gotta get me a microphone so I can start where the voice will be better quality into the videos and everything. I still got a couple more things to get and do, and all they get an introduction on here for when I come on, when I go live, when I go out of live, when I can go live and stuff. Get all that together and everything. But my name is now Mr. Exclusive, AXCLUSIVE Howard. This is my channel. I changed my name to Mr. Exclusive. I wanted to give it something with a little, little detail to make it a little interesting, give it a little name. If you are a ARC alien, meaning if you are an Arkansas resident, put your, if you have the Arkansas emoji thing for like the map, the map logo thing, you can put that down in the bottom. Let me know that you're an Arkansas alien, you live in Arkansas. I'm down for my Arkansas, but right now I'm not really feeling Arkansas because of the fucking government and what they're trying to do with this law. I feel like it's not fair. I feel like you need to sit your ass down, and I feel like you just need to do what is right. I hate people who sit over a power and they try to use that against somebody to ridicule them and to make them feel small, and it's like, oh, you're trying to give payback or try to make people feel less than who they are. Everybody is the same. Everybody is equal. Nobody is no different than the other. I wish my caller had came on here so we could have had some laughs. But I guess he'll call in a little while. I don't know if he does. We will come back on and we will kiki a little bit based off what I do have another topic that I want to put, but I don't want to drag this video out. So I'm going to leave this video where it is and I'm going to put it up there. And I'm going to let you guys interact with it and, give me something to go off of, if you will. And we can have a good conversation. Give me more to come on here to talk about, and I entertain you guys. I'm going to be doing other things too. So I don't want to be too boring or drag this out. I've already been on here an hour, almost 4 minutes. So I could go longer, but I choose not to. I do have another topic that I want to discuss though. So I guess if he does call back, I guess I'll merge that topic in with the call, with him calling in. And we'll kind of discuss all of that together. But as of now, I'm going to leave that topic for another video. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I hope you guys, whether you didn't enjoy it or not, I hope you got something from it. I hope you are opinionated enough and strong enough and bold enough to put what you want to put down there in the bottom. And feel free to share, like, dislike, subscribe, get the notification bell. I don't care. Make fun of my appearance. I don't care. I know I look good on this damn screen. I'm one of the baddest motherfuckers on here to date. Some of you people wish that you were me. That's the problem. But we'll get to that later on, But yeah, I love you guys. I even love the trolls. I love the people who have bad things to say. I am enjoying you. You are giving me great laughs. You are giving me so many ideas, and I'm grateful for it. So, yeah. Let me know what you think. I got some other stuff to do right now, so I'm going to go get off and do that. And I will catch you guys later. If you see me back on, if I go back on, I will let you guys know, the ones that can see it right now, that I'm going to get back on, and we're going to get back on. If not, I'll probably get back on another day, but I'll let you guys know. Until next time, I'll see you guys later, and enjoy this video, and enjoy my channel, and welcome, and goodbye. Feel free to send me some love, too. I have my Cash App in the bottom. I have, a lot of things down in the description section for you guys to tune in. As I said, wait on my book to come out. It's going to be coming out very soon. And thank you. Catch you guys later.